Melanie Lawson.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Art Rascone. This fight at a local high school escalated into a deadly stabbing right there in the cafeteria.
Now, first, we do want to tell you we've learned just within the past hour that classes at Spring High School are now canceled until Monday. Now, that is at Spring High School only.
And we have also new information tonight on the suspect. The sheriff's office now says a 17-year-old is now considered the sole stabbing suspect. Our sources say this is him. Investigators have not released his name and no charges have been filed as of yet. Two others who were once persons of interest are now being considered witnesses in this stabbing.
Now, we have live team coverage ahead from Spring High School, including the latest on the persons of interest in this case, what we now know about the victims, and obviously a lot of concerns about safety from parents. But we want to begin with the latest developments, and Eyewitness News reporter Ted Oberg joins us live with that. Ted?
Melanie, in addition to that suspect, we also have learned the name of the victim, 17-year-old Joshua Broussard. His family obviously distraught, but every other parent here very concerned. It's been a rough school year already at Spring High. 2 fights last week, but none of them nearly as bad as today's deadly stabbing. Spring High School's cafeteria is just inside the front door, and just before the first bell of the morning rang, a massive fight in the cafeteria sent students running.
So I got out the way because I didn't want to get stabbed.
Desmond, a junior, said it all started as a fight between Hispanic and African-American students that turned into a stabbing.
All I seen was a trail of blood. It was like a trail of blood from like the beginning of the cafeteria all the way to the nurse's office.
Just 7 days into this school year, students and parents tell us this was the third fight at this school. It left one 17-year-old dead. Another student life-flighted to Memorial Hermann Hospital. 2 others treated for minor injuries. 3 district students were taken into custody.
Every parent sends their child to school believing that school should be one of the safe haven places.
But it wasn't. Not today. The sheriff said this is possibly gang-related. The school has no metal detectors. And when pressed at their only news conference of the day what the police presence is here, district leaders weren't answering. Nor would they say what the plan is for tomorrow to make sure there's no retaliation. It wasn't enough for parents who had to wait hours for even basic information.
It's aggravating, you know, that no one's saying anything.
You can sympathize with that parent. It took more than 3 hours for the district to get its first electronic alert out to parents. As we mentioned, no school for the rest of the week. The district is still considering security plans for when students return here to Spring High on Monday. Live in Spring, I'm Ted Oberg, 13 Eyewitness News.